All right. We're going to go first question here on the second row on the left.
Jaylen, knowing what Bill Russell meant to you, and to have this moment in your life and your career tied to him in that way, what does that mean?
To be honest, I can't even put it into words. Just Bill Russell and what he's meant for me through my Boston journey, and his spirit, everything that he stood for. Just for this to be the Bill Russell MVP award, and it just, I got nothing, man. I don't even know what to say. It's unreal.
Standing on your right.
Jaylen, Bill Burt, Eagle Tribune over here. A year ago against Miami, you sort of lost a series that was played this way. This was a gritty, tough series, less three-point shots and all the offensive glory. Can you talk about the difference and why you guys were built and ready for this run as opposed to a year ago?
I think we learned. From all our mistakes, all of our adversity. I think it's made us stronger, made us tougher. And all season, you could see it. We started from the jump. We made all the sacrifices. We played both ends of the ball at a high level. We didn't skip any steps. And this was the result. But all of those experiences led to here. All of those moments where we came up short. We felt like we let the city down. We felt like we let ourselves down. All of that compiled is how we get to this moment. So, and it makes it feel even that much better that we had to go through all the journey, the heartbreak, the embarrassment, the loss to get to the mountaintop. So it's great. And shout out to all the supporters and the city of Boston.
Bill on the right, second row.
Jaylen, congratulations. After you were named MVP in Indiana, you said you were surprised. How did you feel this time? Were you even, I don't know if there's a word beyond surprise, but how did you feel?
I can't even put into words the emotions. It's just I'm blessed and I'm grateful. This was a full team effort. We had a great team. My teammates were great. They allowed me to lead us on both ends of the ball, and we came out and just performed on our home floor. It was just amazing, and it could have gone to anybody. It could have gone to Jason. Jason, I can't talk enough about his selflessness. I can't talk enough about his attitude and his just how he approached not just this series or the finals, but just the playoffs in general. And we did it together as a team, and that was the most important thing.
Chris here on the left side, third row.
Jaylen, you're very intentional both now and earlier in making sure that you acknowledged JT. Why is that important to you? And also you reflected a lot during the playoffs about your journey and what you heard from people, and what does this mean to you in that context as well?
Just our growth together. We've been through a lot. We've been playing together for 7 years now. We've been through a lot. The losses, the expectations, the media. Have said all different types of things. We can't play together. We were never gonna win. We heard it all. But we just blocked it out, and we just kept going. I trusted him. He trusted me, and we did it together. So, to get to this point, and share that experience with JT is just awesome. I can't, It's just amazing, and it feels great.
Same row, next seat over. Go ahead.
Jaylen, how does it feel to silence doubters after last year against the Miami Heat, the way you guys lost? There was a lot of doubt about the team, maybe even about your game. You didn't make an All-NBA team this year, and now you win the Eastern Conference Final MVP. You're an NBA champion. You're an MVP of the finals. Do you feel at all vindicated?
If you would have asked me that maybe a year ago, I probably would say yeah. But just at the point that I got to right now, it feels great. But any of the personal awards, it is what it is. Yeah, the doubters, they may be quieted now, but they'll be back. You know, they'll probably be back next year with something else to say. So we just all embrace that moment the same and get after it yet again.
On your right, Gary, third row.
Jaylen, Gary Ross from Boston Globe. From the night you were drafted, and a lot of Celtic fans had not heard of you coming out of Cal. Like, they just hadn't. I mean, there was kind of this unknown.
Go Bears.
Yeah, go Bears. And from that journey to being doubted and all of what they said coming out of college, and then the transformation of your game, then signing the contract this summer, and all of what you heard, can you kind of encapsulate winning Eastern Conference and Finals MVP and being on top of the world?
I can't. I absolutely can't, man. Just the story and the journey is awesome. You know, just being drafted here in Boston. Like, a lot of the people probably didn't watch me play out in the Pac-12 at Cal. So, you know, it led to a lot of people, you know, feeling a way about that. And, you know, I just came in and kept my head down and told myself I'm going to just keep working. And, you know, to be here in this moment now, through all the years, you know, through all the doubt, through all of the ups and downs, through all of the adversity, through all of the everything, you know, it just makes the story that much sweeter. But I can't even put it into words. Like, it just feels great.
Front on your right, Dave.
Jaylen over here. You know how long it's felt for you to go through 8 years for this moment. Double it and add one, and that's what Al Horford had to go through to get to this moment. How do you feel for him as a teammate, and just how can you sum up what his role was on your guys' journey?
Yeah, nobody deserved it more than Al, man. Al has just been a great, not just leader on the court, but off the court as well. Like, just a mentor, somebody I know I can talk to about life, and it's going to give me great advice about family, about, you know, finances, about just life, adversity, whatever the case is. Just Al has just been that guy for me and for us. And, like, just his performance all season long. Like, Al is 37, 38 years old, and we leaned on him so much, probably too much for, you know, his age and where he's at. And he just delivered, you know, so consistent, so disciplined with his body, never complains, you know what I mean? And the only thing he does is add to winning. So for him, like, great teammate. It's been an honor to be by his side. And, you know, Al Horford is a real-life legend and hero. So it's been great to be his teammate.
Second row over here on your left.
Hey, Jaylen, Karen Garegian from Mass Live. Hi. I was wondering if you felt that the collection of the group that you have is built for sustained success going forward, or is that just too hard to predict?
I think we have an opportunity. I think we definitely have a window. We take it one day at a time. You know, we definitely got to make sure we stay healthy. But you know, we enjoy the summer, enjoy the moment, and then we get right back to it next year.
Second row on your right.
Jaylen, all season you've been pretty adamant on job's not done. We're going to keep going. Next game, last game didn't matter. The job's done. There's nothing left to do. I guess other guys have said it hasn't really sunk in yet, but, like, how does that feel knowing there is nothing else to prepare for and you did it?
I mean, it still kind of feels unreal. It feels like it's another game or something like tomorrow. But, you know, I can't tell you enough about our group and our coaching staff. They were great all season long. They prepared us for these moments. We had an excellent game plan in the finals. And then all of the guys contributed. Like for example, like Peyton Pritchard. Like, unreal, right? Unreal. Like, just comes in the game, ain't been in the game, and just drains one from half court. And that dude's he's a fucking legend, man. Shout out to Peyton Pritchard.
Last question here in the front left.
Jaylen, yesterday you had your grandma on your shirt. You had a big hug with mom on stage. We're brothers here. You're building juice with your cousins and your family. And your friends. What does it mean to do all this with family by your side?
it means a lot. You know, I wish my grandmother was here with me to see this moment. But I woke up from a pregame nap, and I had a dream, and my grandma was in the dream, and she gave me a hug this afternoon. And I just knew everything was going to be all right. But I wish she could be here. But she was so important and pivotal in my life. And it's just awesome. I know she would be proud of me. So, Grandma, I know she was watching. And I love you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Diane Varnado. Spell it Dianne. Varnado, Varnado.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Safe travels.